Hi! So today we'll be doing a bit of a different video. Considering the fact that we haven't really reacted to or responded to any songs that have come out this month, we'll just talk briefly about a few of our favorites.
So we're gonna call this our May playlist because these are all the songs that we've been listening to during May. So I hope you enjoy.
Let's do this. So first up on our list is Shaking Heart by C-Clown. Who we have been interested in since their debut. Overall, I think the song is pretty interesting and it's really different from anything anyone else is promoting right now, so it caught my attention right away. And something else I really like about C-Clown is their line distribution is on point. Like, everyone gets a pretty fair amount of lines, which I feel like other groups are lacking. So I definitely like C-Clown, and I really like that song.
I know, especially for a rookie group, the fact that they all get, like, their own little time to shine is pretty cool. And, I don't know, they just make, I mean, so far, they've made really catchy songs, in my opinion, so we have been listening to Shaking Heart quite a lot.
Fun fact, I even had a dream with it in it one time. It's how much I've been listening to it.
You did? What was your dream about? Did you kiss any of the C-Clown members? That's most important.
No, I was just listening to the song on my iPod. My mind is not very interesting. Next!
Okay, next we're gonna talk about SHINee's Why So Serious?
I personally love the theatricality of it. I do have one very small complaint, and that's goes back to line distribution. It's not equal in the song. And I feel like since SHINee is so well established and every member has their own fan group, they should have paid more attention to line distribution and made it a little more fair. But
they're making up for Jonghyun.
I know, but they gave all of his parts to Taemin. They didn't even split it up between Onew and Taemin. They were just like, Taemin.
But maybe they said, here Taemin, do this because you're the matinee, so you have to do double time.
But that's not fair because then he gets to be the lead dancer and take the role of lead singer. I love Taemin, I do, I love them all, but it's just a little unfair.
Well, that wasn't my problem so much. I was just weird to see Jonghyun not included in the music video, right? I mean,
yeah, well, that's another complaint.
Not that he wasn't included in the music video, but that his singing wasn't included in the music video, because in the digital release of it, his singing is there. Now he doesn't sing too much. I'm sure maybe that had to do that had to do with his injury, and they were trying to take the load off of him. So I think that's fine. But I don't get why they wouldn't have used Jonghyun's version in the music video. And, I mean, I think just the song without Jonghyun's voice in it felt like just a little bit lacking. Just because I'm used to SHINee with, bam, all five of them, and then Jonghyun brings it in with his powerful voice. It's a power twice.
I feel like that's a complaint I should direct towards SM Entertainment. We waited a year for EXO's comeback. I could have waited another couple weeks for SHINee's comeback. They could have waited for Jonghyun to feel up to performing before they decided to come out with their repackaged. I feel like that's something all the fans were willing to wait for.
That's true, but now that EXO's coming out, we don't even know what to do with ourselves because we've been waiting like a full year, and now we've been just complaining like the whole time saying, when is SM gonna bring it back EXO? And now EXO's coming back, and we honestly don't know what to do with ourselves.
It's basically like we were just like, I'm ready, I'm not ready.
I'm not ready!
Moving on. So next up, we're going to be talking about arguably our favorite rookies this year so far, History with their song Dreamer. It's an extremely dreamy song.
Yeah, that's totally true. This whole song is really really good. I just really love that song. I honestly listen to it like 4 to 5 times every day.
It's really interesting for a rookie group to make a song like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because usually for a debut single, it's usually a dance song or something like that, or something that goes with the trend of what's been coming out. So I think it's so interesting that they chose that as their debut song, and that, again, line distribution. They all get pretty fair amount of lines. They had IU as a cameo in it, like a featured narrator.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
So I just thought it was so interesting, and I have my eye on them. I think they're going to do good things if this song is any indication as to how the rest of their career is going to go. So that's definitely been one of my favorites this month, if not this year so far.
I don't know. I mean, I'm already forming biases. So, hey, good job, History. Even though the name is not... I don't think the name is up to par with their group.
And you know how I know that? Because try typing in history into Tumblr. That's a really confusing tag. They deserve their own tag.
Well, not even just Tumblr. Google. I tried looking up history after they came out, and I looked up history K-pop boy band. Not
fair to them.
That was horrible. That was horrible. So I wish their name was different.
But they themselves are very talented and interesting, and we will be keeping an eye on them.
So next we're going to be talking about 4 Minutes. What's your name? What's your name? Gotta say, when that song initially came out, I was like, okay, it's alright. But now, boy, do I love it. I even tried learning the dance.
It's a really simple dance compared to other dances, and I think it's really catchy.
But it's charming. Like it's not just like a simple. It's not boring because it's simple. It's like charming. That's the thing with K-pop dances, like
charming.
That they're charming and you really want to learn them. Am I ever gonna pull out these moves?
Probably not.
No.
Unless it's not a flash mob.
Unless it's a flash mob for 4 minutes. What's your name? And then I'm gonna rock that. But other than that, I can't use those moves, but they're burned in my memory.
This song also changed my bias, because originally I have to say I was pretty Ji-yoon biased, but Ga-yoon's part is my favorite part in the song, and I have come to like her so much more. Not that I didn't like her before, but just she's sort of become my bias, so I have to say this song has changed my bias.
The beauty of K-pop.
Rather the addiction. Next up we have UBeat's Should Have Treated You Better. Which we were very excited about because we love UKISS, and personally those are 3 of our most beloved members. Of course we love them all, but we love Eli and AJ and Kevin, even though he's just featured.
Yeah,
the only weird thing about that is the fact that he has most of the song and is considered the featured member.
Yeah.
I like the song though. It sounds very lighthearted considering it's about like, oh, I should have treated you better. I should have done more, but it just sounds so lighthearted. And I think Kevin's voice is perfect for it.
I really like the song, but it didn't just blow me away. It wasn't like, wow, this song is so great. Oh my god, I need to listen to it all the time. Like, now I would kind of skip it sometimes. But, I mean, I still like to listen to it. So, it's still a good song. So.
I think my only wish for this, because AJ and Eli had said that they wanted to produce it themselves, but they weren't able to, so they had the Brave Brothers as their producers. I wish they had been able to produce it themselves and put a little more of them into it. And I think then it would have been stronger. But I still like it, and I hope that their next album they're able to produce by themselves.
Yeah.